right. Hello, everybody. Looks like we've got Relic here. Hello. We're going to be getting started with our Friday stream. Or I shouldn't say that like we do this every Friday. This is a special Friday stream. Didn't really plan to do one until this afternoon. And then on Discord, there was a request to do a stream. And I thought, you know what? That's a great idea. So here we are doing a stream. And as you may know from the title, we are going to be looking for diamonds. Now, there's a couple of reasons why I think this is the perfect time to get diamonds. The first is that we got a whole bunch of iron last time, but we also have this golden pickaxe, which has Fortune 3 on it, that we found in a ruined nether portal. And so we're going to use this to get a whole bunch of diamonds, hopefully. And we're going to need to get that going. So you can see some of the other things that we got here. I mean, we got 3 Heart of the Seas, which is pretty nice. We were able to get a few other items that we found along the way in our journeys, and that was pretty fun. Found out that the whole time that we spent in the last stream searching for a way to get home, I had an easy way to find out where the home was. So, yeah, here we are. But that's fine. And in order to make it much easier. Oh, thank you, Robin. Wow. That's so nice of you. Yes, so we're going to be doing a stream. Got a special gift from Robin. Thank you so much. We're going to be, so I was going to show you this. We've got these lodestones here. So if we get some redstone tonight, because we're going to be down at the level at which we could get redstone, we can create some compasses and find our way back easily. So that's something else that we're going to be doing. But before we get started, yes, I do. Yep. So I've got to thank Relic for that reminder that I did take the screenshot, and it was because of Relic that I took that screenshot. So I can't believe I forgot all about that last time. The other thing that I was reminded about was that I could have compacted down the coal. So all around, quite the interesting stream of forgetting things. So we're going to not worry about that tonight. Tonight, we're going to create a bunch of sticks because we need sticks to be able to craft up some pickaxes. We're going to need sticks to craft up a little bit of, I'm blanking on what I'm crafting here. Torches. All right, it's been a long week, but the good news is I do have my coffee here with me, so I should be all good once it kicks in. I am regretting putting these beds in here because these guys have been opening and closing these doors over and over and over and over. All right. Now, there's a couple of different ways that we could do this little search for diamonds. The first would be we do the safe way, which would be digging not straight down, but digging down all the way down to the level that we want to be at. There's the slightly more risky way of doing it, which would be to find a cave and then use that cave to go all the way down to the level. And I kind of feel like that would be, I mean, it's more risky, but it could also be more interesting. Plus, if we do it that way, we could go over here to the, let's see, do I have, I had night vision on. To the Cave of Doom over here, the cave mouth. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into that cave and we're going to see what we can find. But before we do that, I do need to make sure that I get some food with me because I'm definitely going to need more than 10 bread to be able to do that. Gotta watch out for the berry bushes. I'm getting better about jumping off the edge of cliffs. I think. Shouldn't say that yet. But let's get our wheat bread. Okay. Maybe we'll do yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, let's see. Should we get... Let's get... a half stack. I think a half stack will be good. Put that in there. All right, so we've got our torches. We've got our food. Crafting bench. I think that's everything that we would need, right? I don't think I'll need any other items. We could actually, let's just leave this one here. Okay. Should be everything. Well, no, so I was saying I'm getting better about avoiding jumping off cliffs. That's what I meant to say. Did I say I was getting better at jumping off cliffs? I'm getting better at not doing it. Seeing it and stopping. Yeah. No, I definitely... Versus food. Oh, water bucket. Yes. We definitely should get a water bucket. Okay. Speaking of jumping off cliffs, we can get the water as we make our way over. All right. Food, torches, and... That's 4 stacks of torches right there. I think that's pretty good. Especially at this level. Because I think right now... we are... only on what? Day 18. So, oh, a bed. That's what we forgot. Need a bed. It's going to be bad. We're going to get a whole bunch of mobs spawning in. Oh no. Can't go out on a trip without our bed. Excuse me, my friend. Just need to borrow this for a second. Since it's my bed. It's okay. Knockback. That... because I think we have... oh yeah, we have enough emeralds. Should we buy this? Would knockback be a good thing to have? No. Grab my bed. Okay. I was just thinking that might be a good thing to have for creepers. But that's fine. We'll be fine without it. We've got... probably the more important thing is having the shield. You know what we're going to do? Before we go down, because we want to be able to craft up more shields, I think we'll grab just a couple of logs here. Take these with us. Those will be our shield logs. All right. Now we're talking. We're ready. We're going to do a little cave expedition. Hopefully this cave actually is a good cave for what we want to do. We want to be able to find a cave that's going to take us all the way down. Okay. Got a little baby cave here. That take us into the main cave? Yes, it will. Well, A little bit of a disappointing cave. It doesn't really lead anywhere. Gotta be careful. All right. Have to find ourselves another cave. Let's see. Ah. Is this better? It's looking a little bit more, hopefully, not a dead end. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on to our torch to be able to see. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes. Yeah, definitely. All of the ingredients for a lava farm. We should do a lava farm at some point. That is definitely become my preferred way of smelting things. Because you can... It's renewable, and you don't have to go mining to go get it. All right. Well, that cave was not what I was hoping it would be. That's fine. We're going to find another cave. I'm sure that there are more around here. Probably don't want to go up. Not what our intended direction of going is. Let's see. Got some caves over there. Might have some caves over there. All right. Let's do this. Got a ruined portal here. Now, I can't remember if we've been over to this one yet. Let's see. Is there a chest around here? Nope. That's fine. Let's see. We need a nice, good cave. One that's going to go far down into the ground. Maybe if we go up on top of the hill, we'll be able to get a good perspective on what is around us. Then we can use that to see where the caves are. Ooh. Look what we've got here. My nemesis. Gonna leave that for a day when we have a little bit better armor. You know, I think we could go on the other side, maybe. This is becoming a lot more challenging than I was expecting it to be. I thought, well, we're going to try to find a hole in the ground. It should be pretty easy to find a hole in the ground. I find holes in the ground all of the time. Except when I'm looking for one. I remember with the stream on Tuesday that we did find quite a few holes in the ground. So we could retrace our steps there. Let's just do a little walk around the base of this mountain here. See what we can find. This may not be... A little worried. Getting worried. I mean, it is kind of fun just wandering through the world, though, so... Oh, this is looking good. Or is this... Ooh. Oh. What do we got here? We got something over here? Oh. This is exactly what we need. As I accidentally walk off the edge of the cliff. Look at how deep it goes. All the way down to Deep Slate. And we've got a mine shaft. Okay. We want to hold on to torches. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We're going to place the torch there for now, so we can see on our way out. And down we go. Okay. Oh. That skeleton got me pretty scared there for a second. I was like, oh no, I'm going to fall right off. So we're going to light up this platform here. Just so that way our exit, when we're done doing our exploration, we know where that exit is. And we also don't have a bunch of mobs waiting for us up here. Yeah, definitely need to be super careful about those skeletons. Yeah. I want to get over. I'm holding shift as I jump off the edge of the blocks here. Okay. So trying not to fall off. If we can get down. Just want to be able to keep lighting up our way over here. Mm-hmm. That skeleton is right below us. Water's on the... Yeah. It's a little... Oh yeah, there's water there. We also have a creeper on the bridge. I'm thinking we're going to just continue semi-cautiously. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do that. Then if the skeleton comes over, we got the water to protect us. And then if we go like that, and we drop down. Here we go. I think that was the skeleton that was shooting at us and he fell down, so that he had some damage already done. Which is why it was so easy to take care of him. All right. That's fine. We're good with that. Oh dear. Okay. We may just explode a lot of creepers. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I am not very good at the water bucket clutch. That's how I died in another hardcore world, so if I can not die that way, that would be preferable. Who's shooting me? Thought I heard arrow. Yep. Okay, arrow is over here. Aha! There you are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yes. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What can we find in this cave? Oh, nothing. There's just water over there. I need to probably eat. Health is getting a little low. Yes, yeah. I am banned from jumping. Too risky. All right. I think this is the side that we want to be on for our... Yeah. Got lots of torches here, so we're good. Oh, here we are. All right. Now we want to be careful that we don't look at the Enderman, of course, but also we don't get any surprise creepers. Oh yeah, fire protection. Rails, melon seeds, pumpkin seeds. I don't think any of these things are things that we need, so we're just going to leave them. Not much down there. All right. What do we got over here? Except for that lava, that would be a good spot to try to go down at. There does not seem to be much in the way of this. All right. So let's see. How should we best get down? I'm worried if I use like the water to go down, I could get shot out of the water. But there is a lot of water all over the place. So what we could do is we could do this. And we now have water. If we wait for this to go all the way down, then we'll have a little puddle of water that we can land in if we get shot. Okay. Let's hold on to our torches. We're going to need to be able to see as we go down. Just want to put some torches so that I know this is my water elevator to get out. That should tell us. That's our way out. All right, here we are. Gonna light it up as we go along here. Okay. The one thing I've got to be careful about holding these torches, though, is that if I'm looking down and there's a creeper... Okay, we should... the bed up here. Okay, because I'm going to have to be able to switch pretty quick to make sure that I can put the shield up to block any explosions. All right. But we're getting down to the level at which we should start to see, we could see some diamonds. And look at this. We've got some diamonds right here. All right. Let's get our fortune pickaxe here. So, okay. Can't use a gold pickaxe. Apparently. Didn't even think about that. So, a little disappointing there. We're stuck with just no fortune. I was like all excited about that. Uh-oh, we're going to get all of the diamonds that we could possibly want. No, we won't. Well, we'll be able to get a lot of diamonds, but... Yep. No shiny diamonds. It's all right. Hopefully we find some more. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back out to the big cave. All of these little caves. Not giving us much. Gotta be careful. I want to drop down there. I mean, we could get a whole bunch of gold and other types of things, but really, diamond and a little bit of redstone, so that way we could do our compass. All right. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty massive cave here. Come on, creeper. I messed up that jump. There we go. All right. We probably want to drop down. We're going to need to do the dropping down strategically. We're not being chased by this zombie over here. Oh, that was close. That was... Let's get back to some light here. Okay. Let's get healed up. We can't be going down to half a heart. Stand in the middle of this torch. I don't think anything could drop down on top of us, potentially. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. All right. We're going to save some of these things. I don't need to save the diorite or that wood. We got to save the bones. In case we want to get some dogs later. For friends. All right. But I do think we want to go down there. That's going to be... Gotta be careful about getting too close to the edge, though. Got a spider. Let's see. We could actually go this way. Let's go this way. What's over here? Is there anything over here? Nope. Dead end. Okay. That's good. It's all good there. Oh. We may have a spawner over here. Let's quickly light this up. All right. Whoa. All right. Took care of those guys. Oh my gosh, we got another one. All right. There we go. Record, we don't want that. Rotten flesh. All of these things. Not particularly useful, but the string is useful because then we can use that to craft up some bundles. Bundles are good. Yeah, gotta take it slow and steady. That will be our key for tonight. No rushing in. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, over on this side. Where am I getting shot from? Ah, there it is. There you are. All right. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is if we drop down, we can run over to where the lava is. So we'll be in the light. And that should be relatively safe to get down on this side here. Yeah. There's plenty of water here. So we can just float on down. And if we get shot out of this, we're going to land in the water. We can get some glow ink sacks too. I don't know what we'd do with them, but we could get them. Place up torch all the way around here. We want to make sure. Okay, now we're going to run over here. So I thought if I ran too far, I would end up in a dark area where there'd just be more mobs. So I was trying not to run too far from the light. Uh, well, okay. Let's see. Will more load into it? No. All right. I'm trying to think here. All right. Should we do another world? Or should we do something different? That's the question. Because I think we could probably do some other things. Try again. All right. Let's try it again. Run it back. All right. Attempt. Ooh, what are our options? Well, options are we do a hardcore world, or we jump onto the server, the Project Nodinium server. And what could we do there? We could do some things there. Maybe end busting. We could go to the end. I need to get a bunch of shulker boxes because I'm running out of shulker boxes. So that would be the options. Either we play in this hardcore world, or we go to the Project Nodinium server and get shulker boxes. What are we thinking? I don't mind doing more playing around in this world. So looks like we spawned into another savanna biome. We should call this the super safe hardcore world where we are not going to do anything dangerous. Yep. Let's have fun. Well, I mean, I think doing the streaming is the fun part too. So we'll do this world. How about we see? I'm trying to think. Yeah. Let's set out. We're going to we'll explore. One of these days, I'll be able to survive. Oh, there's a village. Perfect. Let's go over to that village. Okay. I mean, that's some interesting hills over here. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to just spend most of the rest of the time just seeing what we can get up to. What can we find here? Maybe we'll build another starter base. Could do some interesting things. Or we go over to this village and we sort of go the opposite of what we did last time. So last time we did build the starter base first. The time before that we did exploration. So this time we could do sort of the power, or super fast advancement. Build a iron farm. Convert this village into our base of operation. I mean, is that a blacksmith? This could actually be a pretty good village. All sorts of stuff here. Like how much could we get done in one night? That'll be our challenge. Build an iron farm, build a starter base. I think that could be kind of interesting. Super quick. I don't even have a crafting table. Not the best start. Sure. I always thought that every village type had crafting tables in them. But no. All right. We're just gonna borrow the corner here. Okay. Okay. And then we'll replace it. All right, so let's see. I think we've got... Oh, okay. So the fisherman's house has a crafting table. We do have a stone cutter, which that's pretty useful. Yeah, all of the stairs and slabs we could want. But I think... Where was this one house? Where did it go? How did I lose it? Oh, we should go check out the ruined portal over there. There it is. This is the one I was looking for. This is not a blacksmith. I was hoping this was a blacksmith, but it's not a blacksmith. This is a... This one. The blast furnace. Bricklayer. Okay. We'll take the hay bales. All right. Let's get some tools. Let's see. Nope. There, and then there. Okay. Getting distracted. Placing leaves. What? All right. Let's see. Where would be a good spot to sort of set up here? It's a little bit of a hilly terrain here. So we may... We need a spot that's somewhat flat. Probably down here. By the flattest area. Could use. Okay. We're going to need to get some tools together first. We definitely need ourselves some pickaxes and axes. Let's see. Oh, we don't want to use all of it. Okay. Get things in the correct order. Now, we go here. We can take one of these. There we go. We got a bed. We got food. And let's get ourselves some stone, which we can get by going down here. Here we are. Didn't bring the crafting table with me. It's fine. We'll put the crafting table there. All right. So, I think we need to focus on getting enough stone that we'll be able to not run out of tools, which is what I have learned from previous runs. Tends to be the case with stone tools. You can get pretty far with just using stone tools. It just requires having a lot of cobblestone around because you're crafting them up all of the time. And probably a stack is going to be enough. And let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need some wood. So let's get that. We want well, let's grab 3 of those and maybe a couple shovels. There we go. That should be good. We're going to leave our wood tools there. And let's see. Grab birch. Maybe a stack. That's a lot. I don't know if we'll need a stack. Well, actually, we probably will need a stack. So. All right. How much is that? Yep. The savannah is not too far away, but we are definitely not in it. We've already done that. Trying to guess here is how much wood we're going to need. We're probably going to need a fairly decent amount. We got to craft up a few things that we're going to be using. And wood stuff tends to be a little bit block intensive. Okay. That should be good for now. And then let's get a spot picked out that we can work with. So if we go over here, this is a mostly flat spot. So I think we can actually use this. Okay. Gonna make a little bit of room here for ourselves. I am going to be working off a memory here, so this could be bad, but I'm going to want to first start by making a 9x9 area. And then I think we go out 3. So that it's a 9x9. I think it's 9x9. Let me drop this down just so we know exactly where this is at. Okay. Maybe one more. Used up that shovel. We're going to have plenty of dirt. So we're going to build just a simple little iron farm right here. And we could expand this iron farm, but we're going to just do one module of it to begin with. The first step of this is to create the area where the iron golems are going to spawn, which is what this area is. But I think it's 9 by 9. It may need to be bigger, but that's fine. Okay. And now we need to dig down. And we have to dig down like 20 blocks. So that's level 3. This will be 4. 5. Six. 7. Maybe we could do this a smarter way. Let's see. 61. All right. So we want to go down until we get to about 40. Yeah. There are so many different ways of doing iron farms. I've built this one. Let's see. Whoa. 4 times. So I'm hoping that because I've built it 4 times, I will be able to remember how to do it. Ooh, this could be a problem. We don't want to have a bunch of tunnels here. So this farm relies on having solid space underneath it. And the reason we want to have solid space underneath it is because we don't want the iron golems to spawn in these tunnels. So we're going to have to do a little bit of work to make these iron golems spawn proof. This is 48. Yeah, I'm thinking that the best way for us to do it at this stage would be slabs. But we're going to need to go up and get some slabs. And this is where our stone cutter, I should have grabbed the stone cutter while I was over here. Stone cutter is going to be exactly what we need. Now, I think I can pick up the stone cutter with a stone pickaxe. It's not in this house. The wrong house. It is... This is the house that we wanted. Yep. Okay. I think this needs to be 1 block wider. I could be completely wrong on this, but I just feel like it's 4 spaces. I could always also look it up, but we're going to try to do it from memory. That'll be our challenge. Can we do it from memory? There are some important measurements, though, that if we get wrong could make things a little bit not workable. Okay. I feel like that's better. Okay. We're going to carefully not drop down. Yep. All right. So we got our stone cutter now. Place that down. Let's do the granite and the diorite because we're not going to use those. And then we can place them. There we go. Okay. Ooh. So we don't have to worry about it in a few spots where it's only like 1 block high because they're not going to spawn there. It's too short. So we just have to worry about it. We probably don't even have to worry about it underneath these because that's 2 block space. Just in case. We are. All right. Go that way, that way, that way. Oh, no, not that one. There we go. There we go. Oh, perfect amount. Okay. We can just do that. So that should be okay. Now, we need to go down 7 more blocks. Of course, there may be a bunch of caves around here that we don't know about. So we'll see. Could still have some problems, but I guess we'll find out once we get the villagers in place. So now we're just about to the level that we want to be at. We're going to go down 2 more blocks. I think I hear lava. Okay. Well, we may end up with some lava. All right, so we're going to go over here. Now, for right now, we're going to put some slabs in here also want to get some signs. I forget. Sometimes I forget what I'm saying. What am I saying? I don't know. All right. So sticks. That's 6 signs. We're gonna need a little bit more. Okay. That's too many, but that's okay. Can live with that. And we're going to want what's there. No, I didn't turn fire tick off, but the lava won't affect the signs. So we're going to be putting a bit of lava right there. Now, what we will eventually do once we have some iron is we're going to replace these slabs. We're going to put hoppers underneath, and then we'll take away the slabs. But for now, we've got slabs there. Because we are going to manually have to deal with the iron golems. All right, so now we want to go this direction a few blocks. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for signs don't catch fire with lava. So we should be all good there. But yeah. That's probably too many. Okay, I'm gonna be digging straight up. Which could be a little risky because I think I heard some lava. Yeah. It's one of those little quirks. Oh, what do we got here? Apparently you can stand on top of the ladder, which is good for digging because if you're on the ladder, it goes a little bit slower. All right. I don't know if you can see anything, but it's pretty hard for me to see something right now. A little dark. Oh. I say we go down and sleep. Yeah. Probably should poke a hole for a torch. We're just gonna sleep right here. Uh-oh. How is the stream looking? Is the stream looking, or I mean, I have the menu open, so it's probably pretty hard to see. But is it? All right. We will need to be careful because there could be. Okay. Well, that's good. I was getting a warning on my side, so I was a little worried. All right. But yeah, we're not going to look over the edge. Oh, we can right now. Okay. So the next stage is the spot for the villagers. So we're going to get a little bit more digging. And I think we want to go, if this is the correct measurement, 1, 2, we go right here. And then we have to go down 7, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's 7. If we get this wrong, we could have a little bit of a problem, but okay. So we want to go like this. We're going to go 2, 1. We're going like that. This is going to be 2. We go down the center. Okay. We go back 1 more. And then we got to go up. Not like that. Okay. Now, we need to get some torches. So, let's get that torch. Right, this is, yep. Yep, okay. Place this down. We're going to do some quick torches here by that. A couple in there. Let's go. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Because if we mess up this part here, then we're going to end up with a bunch of iron golems that spawn on top and not in here. But this has to be low enough for them to end up here and not up here. That's the way that this farm works. And then what we got to do is actually wait for night, and we got to get a zombie to come down here, and we're going to put a boat right here. But we also need to get some trapdoors. So let's get those crafted up while we got our charcoal already. Okay, let's see, 12 torches. We might need a few more. Let's get a few more torches. All right. Let's not use that. Okay, so we're going to need to get the beds, but the beds are going to go here. This goes here. And then it goes there. Actually, you know what? I think that this goes here. Go ahead and take that down. And we're going to take my bed. I don't want to leave my bed. This is my bed. Get the villagers their own bed. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, gotta craft up a boat. The boat goes right here. And that's where our zombie is going to go. I feel like we've got, I think we've got this. I think we got it correct. These will help the zombie to drop down. We may want to replace that right here. That. Okay. You're not the zombie, but we do need you to be in here. So you can stay down here. Oh, I didn't. Here, come on. Okay. Why can't I do this? There we go. All right. Get myself a pickaxe here. There we go. Yeah. All right. Let's go get some beds. We need 3 beds. Don't have the inventory for this. Okay. There we go. It's a little bit more doable. Okay. So we're going to take one, two, and we can replace these beds once we get the iron going and we have some iron. There's plenty of sheep around here we could shear. This world is let's see. About 30 minutes. We're on, or not even 30, yeah, 30 minutes. Day 3. I am not very good at a hardcore world, so. But we're going to, think positively about it. All right. Come down here. You know you want to. Yep. There's beds. There's beds. Go to the beds. Come on. There you go. And I think I've got these facing the correct way. So we're going to use this boat to get our villagers down. The last 2 villagers that we need down here. And probably, let's get, there we go. Nope. 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 Okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Uh-oh. It's almost night. we don't want to get the zombie yet. Not quite ready. Yeah, that's a good point. We can only get better. Yeah, roll faster. Roll faster. We're rolling fast. All right. We want to go over here. Gotta make sure that we end up on the right side. So we're going to take our boat, put it right over this hole. Now, we should be able to break this and he will just drop onto the beds. And it's all good. Okay. They are... No, don't try to get out. Don't try to get out. Let's see. What if we do something along the lines of this? Okay. Well, we could do this. Okay, you are both in my way. I want to put a trapdoor here so that I can go down. Okay. There we go. Made my way out. Oh, yeah. It would be nice to be able to not have path blocks sort of take up that space. I don't want to put that there. We want to get... There we go. All right, let's get our last of the 3 villagers. And it looks like we have a volunteer over here. He is so excited about this opportunity that he can't wait. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Maybe. So there is... There we go. Oh, that actually worked out really well. Oh, I didn't realize that cherry trees, that was the one that did that. All right. So our villagers are down there. They're safe. We now can put our boat here. There is... So the torch is actually... I don't know. The farm design calls for these torches to be here. But I don't know. I think we have everything where we want it to be. Let's get dirt block. We're gonna place this dirt block here. And of course it's the middle of the day. And we gotta wait. Gotta wait for night to get a zombie. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're going to place this torch, or place this bed down here. Oh no, no worries. Yeah. No, I mean, it is a lot of torches. Yeah, it's a lot of torches, but it's, yeah, part of the design. I'm worried about this, about getting zombies over here. Okay, we're going to put some we're going to light up the torches over here. So that way we don't have a bunch of mobs spawning in exactly where we want to end up. So yeah, I don't understand how torches prevent iron golems from spawning. That's the part about it that I don't understand. Like, why is that what stops iron golems? But that's the logic of the game. So we gotta go with what it is. All right. Oops, nope. We're making fences. Fence gates. We need 8 of these. Need some more. All right, there we go. That's 8. We're gonna go over here. Now, we do have one slight little problem here. And that is that we need to have water in this space, but we don't have a bucket. So we're just gonna figure that out once we get there. Okay. But I mean, this is essentially the farm. Now, what we could do, we can expand this farm. So we can build 3 more of these modules in each of the corners. But we're on day 3, so let's we'll build the rest of the modules as we go along. Well, at least we'll, we're gonna wait and see. How are we doing on time? All right, mid-afternoon. Gotta wait for this night to get here. Let's probably. Oh, we could get some coal here. I think we want to have at least a little bit of iron coming in, and then we can do the, modules 2 through 4. But the other thing I'm not sure about is how lucky we are going to get with the zombie spawning in this early, because I know that can also impact. Oh, you know what? We're not going to look at the savanna biome. We're going to look over here. All right, the nice biomes over on this side. Yeah, I don't know how quickly, because the local level, the difficulty of is pretty low right now because it's a brand new world, so we might not get a lot of zombies spawning in. We're going to have to wait and see. It's not almost night. Yeah. All right. Got our torches. Yes. The nice plains biome, forest biome, birch forest. There's a lot of savanna biomes around. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, if we could get fewer skeletons and creepers. If we get skeletons, that might just be game over. I have to. Got fireflies. Oh. Oh. Wait, I see a zombie. All right. Oh. We can get close enough to the zombie. The zombie will come to us. Because the range on the zombies are a lot further than the range on the creepers. So, come along, my friend. Now, the villagers may not have a good time with the iron farm, but you'd think that the zombie would, because the zombie likes to scare villagers. Okay. So not expecting that spider to be oh. Okay. There we go. Done. Now if we go over here, we can sleep. Well, that was relatively painless. And look at this. We've already got an iron golem right here. So I think we did it correctly. My brain worked. Okay. Now, we're going to have to just manually do this. Can we do it without dying? Okay, the sheep is not helping. Yes, it went right. We did it. Okay, I'm sorry I have to do this to you. But I need 3 iron ingots to get a bucket. Okay. And we got 3. It's the perfect amount. And then we can just go over here. We can get ourselves buckets. And we go water. It may not be correct. We shouldn't have these little gaps right here. Yeah, it's supposed to kill with lava. But I did. All right. We're going to need to just... It's fine. We're going to be able to fix it. If we go... Yeah, our dirt. And then we can just go... fill it in. Ooh. This might mess up the... I don't... Hey, Tommy! Okay. So... Oh, yep. Little iron farm. No, it should, because it's based... So... It's based off of... the level of this here. So it's the level of the ground. So it should spawn... The problem might be, though, that I did the measurements wrong. And this is too far away. So we could be in a problem there. Yeah, well, they don't spawn up here because this is too high. Yeah. All right. But we need to find some lava now. Let me just double check. Yeah. So, I mean, we can do it this way too. Oh, yeah, the ruined portal. Okay. I'm going to just take out this guy because I want to see if I do, we'll get another one. All right. Yeah, okay. So it still works. Ruined portal. Was it over here? Over here? Or was it over? Nope, it's over there. Running in the wrong direction. Hopefully we've got some lava. Yeah, towards the ugly area. Oh no, we had to go to the ugly area. Ah yes, but there is plenty of lava over here. We could have also crafted up some campfires. All right. Now comes the tricky part. We've got to place Actually, it's not going to be that tricky. We just gotta go like that. I think. Yep. And then we get the trapdoors. So we're gonna have to let the iron farm work for a little bit, so that way we can get enough iron to be able to craft up the hoppers to then be able to yeah, get what we need. So but if we get trapdoor, and actually while we're up here, we might as well take this with us. Here we go. Perfect. So now let's put this down. We're going to need how much? That should give us 9. That's enough. Okay. We got 14. We're going to need, let's see, how much are we going to need? 9 times 5, 40. Okay. We got a little bit of ways before we're going to have enough. Oh, we'll put chest there. And we could, we go. This could actually. There we go. That'll at least give us a start. And then we can. Yeah. Yeah, well, we want the, I think if we put the chests under the slabs, then we wouldn't be collecting. We'd run the risk of not collecting what's on top of the chest. I think we need a minimum of 9 hoppers. So. But now that we have one side up and running, we could work on getting the other sides up. Here we go. Now, do we want, well, we would want to keep it symmetrical even if it's not perfect. This is where we'd want this to go. That's 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have to remember that I'm pointing in the right direction. I think this is the right direction. Because we've got to face away from where the iron golems spawn in. And then it's 5 blocks this way. We should probably craft up a shield before we try to get zombies again. All right. Need more coal. Maybe. I might trade with these villagers. It would be a safer way of getting diamonds. Diamond armor. I could have obviously have done a safer way of getting diamonds last time too, but I was like, I want to try something interesting, you know, because I normally play it safe all the time. Miss out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is our. That's it. This one's a little bit deeper here. But, wait. That's not... I did this wrong. We don't want it to face this way. We want it to face that way. We wanted it to go this way. That's fine. All good. So we want it to be the same on this side. So if it's facing that way, faces this way. Although technically, that's less important. I mean, I've built it where these modules are in the middle. So, and it's one's this way, that way, that way, that way. But we're going to keep things consistent here. Just so that it looks good. Looks good if they're all facing the same way on both sides. Let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. We may not even need the other modules, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Can we? Okay, we can. So we got that one, and that one, that one, and that one. Okay. There we go. All of the hoppers are in place. All right, there we go. I mean, this is a very much a... Yeah, that's true. You don't need a lot of things. There's sort of the initial phase of where you get it and you get a lot of things and you're like, okay, well now I can quickly get up to speed of where I want to be. But then once you get up to speed on where you want to be, all of the things keep coming in and then you end up with a ton of stuff. But especially if we're going to do any sort of trading, having a lot of iron, you can go through it quite a bit if you do the trading. And we don't, you know, if I don't do any sort of conversion and I'm having to do the trading. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've already got the measurements down here. Silly. I know this. Okay. But okay, so we're gonna just fix this up. We go that way. This direction. This is the direction we want to go. Yeah. Yep. It is fun to be able to be like, oh, look, I've got multiple chests worth of whatever it is that you have multiple chests worth. Easy fix. Now we're exactly where we want to be. Okay. So what was it? Okay, there we go. That's good. Do that for now. Fill this in. There we go. That's looking better. What else? We don't need signs. Just need the trapdoors. Okay. I should be able to get the zombie to come down here. All right. Let's grab those. He's here, here. And that there. And we can do... I don't want to break that. That there. Okay. So that's good. Let's go get some shears. We're going to craft up the rest of the beds that we're going to need. And then we'll see about getting our second set of villagers. I mean, we may just be good with 2 for now. You know, I mean... Oops. Don't need 3. But yeah, not bad. I mean, we got an iron farm up and running in the first 5 days. So, success. Let's go find some sheep. That's 1 bed. All right. This is a will I make any other farms? Well, okay, so this is a single player hardcore world, a new single player hardcore world. And will I make any other farms? It's a good question. Maybe. If I make another farm, it'll probably be a fairly basic one. Just trying to think. I mean, we could even, well, yeah. I don't know that I have enough resources to make a lot of other farms at the moment. I've got iron. That's about it. Trying to think of what would be some other easy ones that we could do. I mean, we could do something like, I don't really want to do something like a villager breeder. That could do a, yeah, we could do a wolf farm. We just have to get iron or redstone. Lots of sheep over here. So that's enough for 6. Yeah. Or 6. And oh, yeah. Yeah, we would need quartz. Yeah. Got you need it for the observers, yeah. Who's up for another trip? Go ahead and take there's a lot of sheep over here. Get you. There are plenty of sheep. Yeah, I mean, we got the ruined portal right there. We'd have to get a diamond pickaxe, though. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get the obsidian. Okay, probably have enough. Well, no, wait, do we? No, because that's... Oh, yeah. No, we have plenty. Yeah. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Right? Yeah. It'd be quite the experience. I think we're going to let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it would. It would. We'll have to check it out and see what we've got over at the ruin portal. But I think what we can at least do is get some iron armor and a shield before we do that. And we're going to go over here and put the beds down in this spot. And then we'll put the rest of the beds into the village. So that way we can get some villagers. Right. That's how it would go. See. What do we got down here? We're going to just light this up. We don't want anything coming up. True. All depends on the biome that we end up in. We're just going to go... Okay. Let's see if we can have enough iron for our trip. Yep, that's plenty. Let's go helmet. Of course, I did use up all of my wood. No, we don't even need the stone tools anymore. We can fully switch out for iron. Okay. Don't need it. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope that we've got some gold armor by our portal over here. Let's quickly get... This is a pretty sad acacia tree. We're going to just use this for our shield. And... Okay. We're gonna need... Okay. Ooh, yeah, okay. So let me grab crafting table. We'll take it over there. And we'll see what we've got. We may... Oh, yeah. There's definitely a gold block over there. And we can pick that up with our gold or our iron pickaxe. So we should be all set. We just don't have... We need a diamond pickaxe. Which we've only got 2. Of course, there is a way of... Potentially, right? Can't you use water? If you do it correctly, you can just use a bucket and lava and water. Let's do it. Yeah. We'll be careful. All right, let's get how many buckets do we need? We'll probably need... Let's get 4 buckets. It is nice to not have to worry about iron. All right. It's like, oh, we can just... I've never tried it, so this could go horribly wrong. I probably should have grabbed... Let me grab some extra blocks. We'll be super careful about it. We're not going to go for the, like, do it as quickly as possible. Yeah. The exciting things. Crafting or generating obsidian. All right. So it's just water interacting with a lava source, right? So we should be able to just, if we do this and we go, well, actually, we're going to probably need to go like this. And then we then go bucket, bucket. Okay. And then... Okay, why am I having such trouble? Okay, there, there. Okay. So that is 2. Get our scaffolding blocks back. And then let's get some more lava. Okay, so that lava. Water. I think that there was a flint and steel in the chest, so we should be okay there. I'm hoping. And then I think if we just go... Actually, if we go like that... Uh-oh. We need to go 1. There we go. Okay. It's not a super grand nether portal, but... Yep. Flint and steel waiting just for us. Boom. All right. Here, should we put... put some dirt there. Just to make it look good. We don't want to walk out into lava. Yeah. We did it! First try. Okay. Let's not forget our gold block here. And we'll craft up. Whoop. Let's do boots. Okay. Yep. Yep, I almost forgot. But we got them. I think we got everything. All right, so we got food. Let's put the bed not in our hotbar. All right, so we got armor, weapons, gold, shield. I think we're ready. Let's go into the nether. Okay. Not the scariest place that we could have spawned in. We want to use soul lanterns. We'll be able to get those. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. We'll see if we can get a happy gas. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking bone meal. You could always have bone meal. There's never a time where bone meal is not useful. Okay. Yeah, it is hard to get a lot of bone meal, but I mean, 30, half a stack of bone blocks, that'll go a long ways. Ooh, and hey, look, that's exactly what we came in for. Okay. Gotta be careful, careful. Let's see. We just want to see. Oh, hey, look at what we've got here. We've got a dried ghast. Take that home with us. We could have a friend. All right. I was hoping to not have to go to a super dangerous place. Like this. I guess it's not super dangerous, but it's not the most... Alright. That's 4. Should we try to get a little bit more? Okay, I think that should be... Oh, hey, look. There's another one. We could get 2. There we go. Just in case something were to happen to one of them, wouldn't be the end of the world. All right. There's 5. Don't mind me, fellas. All right. There we go. There we go. Am I getting too greedy here? Maybe we should just call it 7. I think that's... Oh. Yep. That's our cue to leave. I'm leaving. Don't worry. We did it. All right. Well, that was a nice trip. We got bone meal. We got happy gas. We got quartz. We survived, which is the most important part. Now, this better not be somebody from our farm. We did it. Okay. So where should we put our happy guest? Sort of set up my chest storage over here. But let's go. There's that. All right. Now we just have to wait for a little bit. I think it's like 20 minutes. Oh, in the iron farm water. Well, that would have been a good spot for it too. Let's see. What do we need to do? We need to get another boat. That's what we need to do. Because we got to get our villagers over into the second one. And then once we get the second set of villagers set up, we can set up a little sheep farm. We should have enough iron by that point, because we're going to need to craft up a couple of mine carts, hopper mine carts. Ooh, actually, you know what? We need redstone. Because we have to have at least one piston. Trying to think here. Is there a way to get pistons without, or not pistons, but redstone? Where could we get redstone? Without mining it. I don't know that we could get it without mining it. All right. Let's see. I think we're gonna take this villager. Ooh. Yeah. Buy it from clerics. We don't have any clerics in our village. To think about that. The other thing we're going to have to think about is that if I put this baby villager down there, he will escape from this area. And this area is not quite finished. It's missing a couple of important details. We need this. We need this. Some rather important details are missing. Okay. So we gotta go this way, this way. Okay, there we go. That's an important little detail there. Yeah, but he'll go definitely right through that. And could end up on the wrong side. But I decided, I think it would be better to... All right, let's think about redstone for a second here. We could probably find a cave. Which is where this all started, was in a cave. Well, if we... plenty of iron. Yeah. Okay. So, cleric. We're going to need to go find a village that has a brewing stand. Is it a brewing stand? Brew stand? Whatever. So that way we can get a cleric. And then we can do trading with our current villagers. Trade the items with the current villagers to be able to get emeralds that we need to trade with the clerics to get the redstone. I think that's the way. Yeah, it was so much fun. I think we will not repeat it, because if you've had that much fun, then, you know, going back a second time will just not live up to the expectation. But we need to go find another village. So, well, we are not in the Copper Age yet. This is still 1.21.8. I haven't upgraded it. Although that would be a good idea. I should. I was thinking about it right before the stream started. I was like, oh, I definitely should have upgraded the world, but yeah, that's true too. I now have unlimited iron. Okay. I'm going to jump off, but it's because we're over a river, so it's all good. That was an okay jump to make. I am curious about this mushroom. Oh, because there's a... Okay, dark oak. This is like... the strangest dark oak forest right here. So small. Yeah, I really... I really want to get the copper golems into my main world, but I still have to get my main world back. So we're still waiting on getting that. But it's definitely they're definitely going to be a feature in my primary world. Okay. I almost jumped off there, but I didn't. Trying to be good and not jump off cliffs. But it was tempting. It's very tempting. There was that little drop there. Of course, the other way that we could get clerics would be going back into the nether and trying to find another fortress. I would assume that's not very dangerous at all. Be probably a nice relaxing walk through the nether. Oh, we've just gone in a circle. Let's explore this world this direction now. Maybe we will be out of the savanna biome if we don't have to go too far. It's like, what is on fire over here? Yeah. I mean, blaze, withers, piglins, piglin brutes, skeletons. It's very peaceful, relaxing, not stressful. Of course, considering how the night's gone. All right. I'm thinking that we're not going to go over to the tower. Like, that's just risky. set up camp here. Nice relaxing forest biome. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, we got a chicken from that one egg. All right. Ah, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Rogue. Have a good night. Thank you. So I'm thinking if we go up here, maybe we'll be able to see a village. Possibly. Oh. Let's go this way. Got a jungle over there. That's a lot of driving. We started out in the same world tonight, but I decided to go looking for diamonds in a cave, and it did not end well. So this is a brand new world, but we've already built an iron farm. And we are now on a mission to find clerics, so that way we can get redstone. To be able to get pistons, to be able to build a sheep farm. Got some badlands here. And a desert. Now, you know what is in a desert? Desert temple. Desert temple could have diamonds. Yeah. So it was sad. We lost our little starter house that we built, which I really liked. But we're just making do. Now, what are the chances that we find a mine shaft, an abandoned mine shaft in these badlands, and that the abandoned mine shaft will take us to redstone? Probably not great. But we could see. We see it. Keep a lookout for any abandoned mine shaft that's... It's a good thing there was water. watch where I'm going. Could have died. Just keeping an eye out. Any openings where there might be a mine shaft. Aha! It is a mine shaft. And the cave spider spawner is right out in the open, so there shouldn't be any spiders spawning. Right? So it might be safe. I mean, chest is right. Oh, lapis. Golden apple. And we might as well take the rails. Why does it sound like they're spawning in? Shouldn't be able to spawn. Put a torch on there just so that I don't have to worry about it. Let's see. They're like, oh, that's not good. We're not going to wait. How do we get out? Let me out! Let me out! I don't want to be in here. I don't want to die again. It's a scary place. I mean, that was a skeleton spawner back there. If I was better at surviving, I'd say, oh, we should do something about that. But I don't survive long enough for us to ever do something about these kind of things that we come... Whoa. Well. Yeah. I've had to send my computer off to get a repair done on it. And so once the repair is completed, I should be able to get it back. But I only just mailed it out this week, so I think they, yeah. Yeah. Yep. There's definitely going to be many copies made from now on. I'd gotten a little lax in making backups, but there'll be new systems in place to prevent this kind of thing. Delays. We're not going to go down into the caves in the desert. There's a ravine there. Gotta be careful. Well, I was hoping that there was not going to be or I was hoping there'd be something over here, like a village or more land, but an ocean, not quite what we need. Let's see. Nope. Couldn't make that jump. All right. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, here's the village. Yeah, it's I mean, I guess it's not surprising how big they can get, but in some ways it's surprising how big worlds can get or how big the file can get. This doesn't look like it's going to have any clerics, so she'll be a little bit sad. Traveled all this way. Yeah, trying to find the right yeah, backups to a world. Super important. Let's see, what do we got in here? Nothing useful? Okay, nothing. Going to need to get this because we are running a little bit low on the food. Okay. Well, let's go this way. I don't know. That looks like it's on the other side of our savanna. We're going to want to go... I should have brought iron. Could have crafted up a saddle. Ride horses across all of this space. Got another village over here. Now, I think there's clerics in the Savannah village. So we might be able to get one here. Let's see. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Would be nice. Could our search be over? We will find out in about 5 minutes because of how... Gotta swim across this... Is this a lake? It's definitely not an ocean. No. Ooh, get some stone. Take this with us. I mean, could probably craft up plenty of those, but you know, just the idea. It's like, oh, I could save. Whoa. All right, is it this one? No. Is it the one on stilts? No, that's a cartographer. Map. Okay. Well. Why is it chimney? Here? Smoker? I was pretty sure that they would have one here. Oh, but they have a bundle. Grab that. Drop those off. Oh, I could craft a saddle. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Can I do it without dying? That's the real question. All right. So now we can get a saddle or 2 or 3. We got to get some cows. Where are you, cows? Got the horse. We need the cows. Yeah. Managed not to die. Which is nice. All right. We're gonna head for the plains. We seem to only have sheep and pigs over here. Around the corner. Got more. Oh, here we go. We got a cow. There we go. Whoa. Okay. 5 iron. Don't have a crafting bench. Oh! Oh no, wait. Did I put it in my... No, I didn't put it in there. Okay. Normally, that's what I do. Just put it into the bundle. Okay. But now that we've got the bundle, we can saddle. Done. Okay. Now, where's the horse? See just about every mob except a horse. Where could a horse be? Let's find one. Maybe we should get more cows because we need lots of leather for different things. Totally missed the cow. All right. Now there was a cow over by that village, so we should be able. We head back that direction. Or did I say cow? Horse? Oh, that could be interesting. Wonder if they could ever. Got a donkey. Do it so that it was. Could put bundles onto shelves and then load them that way. There are so many horses around where we were working earlier. Just continue this way. We'll see. We'll see one eventually. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I almost went off of that cliff there. Was not going to be good. All right. I see horses. I see horses. Let's go. All right. Can we get a good one? Let's see. All right. Where's my... There it is. Okay. I don't know. This feels pretty fast. Let's just stick with it. we'll stick with this one. All right. Well, we're actually probably, I don't think we're that far from home base. Let's just see. Oh, it's negative. Okay. So we need to go back that way. Back this way. Okay. Go this way to return home. Now, let's just see, what's the jump like? Okay. Possibly can jump 2 blocks. So I think this is a decent, yeah, decent horse. It'll get us to where we want to go. Maybe we will go up. We're going... Yeah, we want to go this way. It's always tricky going through the forest on a horse. Lots of spots where you can't quite go through. There we are. We ended up not going too far from home, it looks like. Now, can we get our horse across this water? Do I have string? Oh. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. I can type here. Lead. No. Oh, it's 5 string. That's a lot of string. I don't know that I have that much string. If I had string, it's definitely not that much. All right, well, we're going to just have to... Ooh. Float up. There we go. It's definitely easier to do this if you have a lead. But just swim across, swim across. Almost there. Let's go. Of course, we're going to have to come up with a name for this horse. And There we go. Made it. We made it. All right. We do have some places up here where we can keep it. So stay safe. Whoa. Jump. Feel like it has a pretty good jump. All right. Oh, hey there now. Well, we didn't get the brewing stand to get the clerics. Yeah. Yeah, the dismounting in water is probably the biggest drawback for horses. I think, yeah. So having the lead is definitely crucial part of that. It solves a lot of the water issues. I just don't usually have leads with me. And now that you can craft them up using string, they're a lot easier to get, but you still have to get string. Try to avoid spiders. Okay. Ooh, our happy guest has made progress. All right, let's see what we have. We've got one string. Okay. Not a whole lot. Oh, true. True. I feel like that way of getting string is not the preferred way of getting string. Alright. I do kind of want to get this this half quarter, this corner, to get the villagers in here. So we're going to do some temporary blocks so that I can drop this villager down here. I'm going to put, if we put that there, and then we'll just put that there. Those are going to keep that baby villager from getting out. And then that way we can use the boat to get the rest of the villagers over here. Okay. All right, there we are. Take this villager over. Now, can we navigate this? Yes, I think we can. There are just enough flat spaces to get us over to where we want to drop him down at. I need my boat. Oh no. So now I have to figure out how to get out of here. Ooh. Okay. Made it out. And let's see. Get one more. There was another baby villager over here, so we can get that baby villager. Into the boat. Into into the boat. Why does it look like you're not getting in the boat? Just walks right along the top of it. Come on. You know you want to get into it. Come on. There we go. All right. So that will be villager number 3 as soon as it grows up. Oh, we've already got this one already grew up. Ooh. Okay. Then we can place the boat down here. And what time is it? Middle of the day. So it might be enough time for that villager to grow up. And then we'll get the zombie down there. Trying to think. Will we actually be able to reach the dirt? Because if the zombie is... Yeah. We'll be able to reach those dirt blocks. Okay. All good there. We will double our iron farm. Maybe it's not double, quite double, but get that iron farm going. I mean, we've already done fairly well with the iron, even without all sides being, yeah, I mean, stack and a half. Oh, look at who we've got here. Put the other one in. What do you need to craft it? Harness, glass, wool, and leather. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gian. We haven't quite done any mega base building in this world, but we'll have to see if we can survive long enough to do that. Let's see. How are we doing? How's everybody? Let's see. I think actually we need to move this forward just a little. Oh. No. There we go. We want it to be about centered. Right? Well, a long ways to go. I can't manage to stay alive long enough to get a normal base done, let alone a mega base. But oh, it's floating, going way away. But they do stick around the player, right? I thought there was something that they'll drift, but not past a certain point. Maybe. Could be wrong. Okay. We're getting to night. Now this is the tricky part. What we probably should do is get a few trapdoors. Oh, okay, the area they spawn in. All right. So I don't have to worry about how far it's going. That there. Probably will want to do something like this. Now this is going to be the most dangerous part. We were lucky the first time around. We got a zombie fairly easily. And we didn't end up... There was only one little surprise with the spider. So, if that's all we have to deal with this time, I will be very happy with that. Maybe we should put our golden apple down here in case we get into a sticky situation. Do that. All right. Of course. End up with... All right. It's fine. Need some zombies. Preferably no skeletons. Definitely not a witch. We don't need a witch. All right. We can use a zombie villager. That'll work. Well, okay, now let's be cooperative. Come on. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I don't get blown up sleeping in the bed. There we go. All right. Now, let's just go check. He's down here. Okay, we just need this little baby villager to grow up. So we'll just keep an eye out on it. Almost there. Let's do it. All right. Let's see how we're doing. We could probably have a pretty good supply of iron. Maybe. Down we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plenty of poppies. We've got all of the red dye that we could possibly want. I don't know what I'll do with the red dye, but I've got it. But yeah, I mean, we got 2.5 stacks of iron. This last one. So if he could just grow up, then we could break these blocks. I think it takes about what? Is it 10? Is it a full day? A full Minecraft day for them to grow up? Can't remember. So let's think about some other things that we could do in this area at some point. Maybe not tonight, but I mean, we are on day 14. We've got... Oh, there it is. I was like, where did the gasoline go? Okay. So yeah, so that baby should be growing up soon. So eventually, we'll get the modules on this side put up and this side. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I want to get the copper lanterns. I like the green color that they do for the lights. Oh, yeah. Balloon's a good name. All right. So this happy gas will be balloon. Then we've got this happy gas that we're going to need to come up with the name for. And then we've got our horse. Probably should call, I don't know what, I am terrible at coming up with names. So any suggestions will be welcome and appreciated. Look how far down this goes. Maybe we should cover up this. This seems like a thing I could die in really easily. Let's we're gonna take care of that real quick while we wait for our villager to grow up. Oh, there we go. Cyan harness? Definitely. I should have got some of the cactus while I was in the desert. We'll have to get the horse and right over there next time. We're just going to cover this up because we don't need a giant pit of death in between me and the village. Like, just take care of that. Yeah, okay. So we've got Balloon and Kimmy for the happy gas. There we go. That's better. That goes over there. We'll cover that up too. Okay. Little bit safer in this spot now. You know, that's looking suspiciously like we've got this done? Do we have 3? Nope. Still not grown up. Takes forever for these villagers to grow up. Gaslings making time. Let's see. We should probably... Do we have sand? We don't have any sand. Those in there. What about now? Nope. Still not done. All right. We're waiting. We're waiting on the baby. Do a little bit of decorating. Just name it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could have an upside down horse. I have to get some name tags now. We don't got any name tags. Hurry, sleep, sleep. All right, there we go. Now we've got enough of a warning. Don't fall in. Okay, is this baby grown up yet? Yes. Whoa, okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't mean to get too close. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's done. Oh, yeah. I'll have to go back to that. All right. Well, I think that might be where we leave it for tonight. So we've got half of the iron farm up and running. We've got a couple of gaslings. We got a horse. We got our village. So not too bad for the progress. And We're on day 15. We're 15 days. 15 days in, and we're making Whoa, hello. Seeing the inside of the gasling, which that's nobody wants to see that. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Thank you, everybody. It's been a fun stream. Nice little unplanned for one. Yep, surprised. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Kian. Have a good night, everyone, and we will see you at the next stream next week. All right. See you later.